It's that time again. Time to make some dinner for my not so mini me and myself. Tonight is going to be a very simple dinner. I have been suffering from food fatigue, so I went ahead and splurged a little bit. I used some of the ground beef that I got one of the last times I showed my grocery haul, and I decided to make some taco meat with rice. Now, I didn't have any tortillas or any taco shells, unfortunately, so I did decide to put some taco seasoning in the rice and then obviously make up the taco meat to complement it. So I know you're supposed to cook your meat from being thawed, but this was impromptu and I just didn't have time to thaw it out. If you're new here, hi, my name is Evnet. I'm a low income single mama living with lymphedema in both of my legs while navigating life after the gastric bypass surgery and trying to rebuild my life one day at a time while praising God for every moment that I have. It's always important to remember how many blessings that we have. So if you haven't yet today, why don't you just take a moment and think of the blessings that you do have? It could be something as simple as that you are awake today, you have a roof over your head, you have a way to watch this video, you have people in your life, whatever it may be. Just remember to think of what blessings that you do have. So I do not like to buy the pre-shredded cheese anymore. I have found that it just has too many. I think it's some kind of starch that they add onto it to not cake it up, but I have found that it swells me up. So I do shred my own cheese, and if you don't have one of these shredders, you really need one. They are amazing. It makes quick work and it's very easy to clean up. What gadgets do you have in the kitchen that you like the best, that makes your life of cooking dinner for yourself or whoever you have with you? Drop a comment down below and let me know what kind of gadgets you do like. The rice turned out okay. I wish it had a little bit more seasoning, but the salt helped a little bit. And then, of course, my son does eat a little bit more than I do. Actually, a lot more since he's growing again and eating me out of house and home. I have my favorite scale out. This one I can show you how much I am putting into my bowl without having to lift the whole thing. I did put more meat than I did put the rice. I only wanted just a taste of the rice, a little bit of an indulgence. I don't usually eat much, and I doubted that I would be able to eat this because this amount of food that ended up in my portion was way more than what I'm used to. I'm only used to 2 to 3 ounces of food. And after the tomatoes came in, my son forgot to grab the spoon. After I put the tomatoes in, it did boost up the ounces back up over 4 ounces. So that kind of shocked me a little bit how much was in there. I do always eat with a baby spoon because it helps keep my bites smaller. And as you know, or if you're thinking about having the bypass or any weight loss surgery, you have to chew your food until it is applesauce consistency. Absolutely necessary. And with dinner, I got some awesome kitty snuggles. I love my boys and my girl. They just always come around, especially when I'm about to eat dinner, because I think they hope to have some. But they always love to give snuggles to mama. And overall, this dinner was really good. Drop a comment down below if you have any suggestions. I'm not the best cook, so anything that helps, any suggestions, I would love to know. I did end up eating all of my dinner. Now, it did take me about 45 minutes to do so, but I was hungry. If you like this content, if you like seeing what I eat in a day as a low-income bariatric patient, please feel free to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you know when I put a new video up. And if you want to support the channel, my Buy Me a Coffee link is down below. Have an absolutely blessed day.